Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you know me, it's Burrito. I'm here for another exciting episode of GGW. We got a lot of big matches tonight as we set up on the road to Decade of Destruction. And of course, joined by me always is my broadcast colleague,
Kit Callahan, the Lone Star Loner. Always here on GGW, proud and happy.
and we're opening up with Kevin defending his hardcore title. He's still feeling pretty weak, pretty beat down after a very intense attack we saw last week. But
Safari Joe.
absolutely, from Safari Joe. But due to this, the outrage from GGW management has required he must defend the title this week against the returning Dirty, who still hasn't fully recovered from the attack of Safari Joe from many weeks ago.
Right.
But he will get a shot here. And as we know, Safari Joe has to have some kind of repercussions. He's still suspended and still not allowed at this show. The show started late. It's 13 after 10. I'm aware it started late. We do what we can here.
You know, we're only human.
Only
I hope.
human. Now this match is, of course, contested under GGW violence rules. Because in these matches, weapons aren't just allowed, they're encouraged. Now we
Big
know
UFO.
and we know Dirty really loves his atomic drops. Likes going low. Will be better than human. Dirty, one of the old gods. Back here in GGW. Big opportunity for Dirty. He eyes down his opponent. Oh. Stiff elbow to the lower spine.
Kevin showing his fatigue here.
Yeah. When you get attacked so brutally backstage in the boiler room area, Kevin's still got to be feeling, as we know, he had the very severely injured ribs. Which makes sense why Dirty really focusing on the lower back of Kevin.
Of the Red Rocket Army, right?
The Red Rocket Army? I believe that is the Red Urban Army. No, I remember. I got it. All right.
Barack Obama.
That's right. Like,
Ooh.
Kevin trying to make a comeback. Trying to fight Dirty off. And a tough belly-to-belly suplex.
Going to the outside here.
As we know. Oh! Dirty. Not really feeling effect of that low kick.
He literally low kicked and jabbed and it did absolutely nothing. I'm so sorry, Kevin, for laughing, but...
Well, we know Dirty is far healthier than Kevin, being out of action for a very long time.
And also being a cosmic entity.
Two. Oh.
Ooh.
Kevin barely able to get his shoulder up. A nice spinning knee right to the lower chin of Kevin.
Very
Oh
close
no.
there.
Oh no. We got a stiff sleeper. Can Kevin fight it off? Or are we going to have a new hardcore champion? No. Looks like Dirty released the hold, but a cover. Right here on the outside. No, Kevin still in this match. Barely. Dirty, very cocky, definitely a spiritual entity who is very aware of it. But he's just shucking and jiving.
That's the old gods for you, just not really taking anything seriously. I think their minds might be eroded.
Whoa, Kevin apparently wants to handle this the old-fashioned way. Oh, with a stiff DDT. We got a cover. And it's over. Kevin, beautiful counter with a vicious DDT, retains his championship. Thought it was over with that spinning knee strike. But despite everything, Kevin continuing to retain the Hardcore Championship despite his series of injuries.
You know, some fighters, they can just pull it out right at that last second when they need to. Like Rocky, they'll get beat, and right when you think they're going to lose, they whip it out and they win. Congratulations to the young Kevin.
Question is, what's next for him? Especially when Safari Joe comes back from suspension. We gotta assume that there's no love lost between those two.
Absolutely, and if I know Safari Joe, and I do know him a fair bit, he is obsessing over his championship right now, and that is his championship right now.
Well, when a man keeps claiming he will do it again, you gotta think he means those words. Now, last week, we know Landon Foster had a serious match against Serpentera, which ended in a double countout. Therefore, he has decided to make a claim against all masked superstars. Therefore, this week, he will take on both Serpentera and Superstar in a handicap match, as he has now declared war against the masked man of GGW. And speaking of masked men, next week, it is confirmed, we will see Great Tiger once again in action, as per a signed contract, a legal agreement. He will challenge for both the North American and United Kingdom Championships at Decade of Destruction, but only if he can defeat the two members of Parker's posse one week after another, and then a unknown third opponent, which will be chosen by Ryan Parker himself. However, if Great Tiger loses any of these matches, Ryan Parker will still defend his title at Decade of Destruction, but against an opponent of his choosing. It can be anyone on the roster.
Okay.
And that will all take place, well, the first of these 3 matches will take place next week.
Very exciting, burrito.
17, 24. My apologies, I believe it will be only for the 2 weeks. He must take on the 2 opponents. I believe we did have a miscommunication on the dates.
Ah, yes, miscommunications happen all the time.
As we are contacted by the anonymous GGW management.
Do you have a guess on who the anonymous general manager is? Burrito.
We'll see. To my knowledge, it is a group of higher-ups, and I'm unaware of any of them.
Okay, it's a group of men. It's not a singularity.
To my knowledge, there's a large group of GGW officials. But who they are, what they mean to the company, I couldn't tell you. Wine and dine them, not fight them.
See, my guess was going to be Jack Tunney. Oh, here we see Serpentera with a segment of punches.
Serpentera trying to get back in this match. Landon Foster has been very dominant. Uh-oh. This is what he used on Serpentera last week.
Vicious powerbomb.
Just the cross arm lock to drag them up to their feet, and then powerbombing them down to the ground. Oh, crucifix! But no cover, just driving him to the ground. You finally get a tag.
A snap crucifix. That was out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
Hit that like an RKO. We go suplex to a pin. Not even quite a count of one.
Dragging him all the way up. Just holding him. Delayed double arm suplex. Vicious.
Landon Foster showing off his strengths. His masculine body.
He might not have a large height advantage, but he definitely has the power between these three competitors.
Another cross-arm powerbomb.
Ooh. Pump handle suplex. Landon Foster, originally seen as a contender for the Hardcore Championship, but has chosen to take a back seat for the titles for the US, Hardcore, Worlds. All he wants to do is take apart a full division of competitors in GGW.
Probably keep their masks as souvenirs. With vicious intent.
A very big question of what we'll see in the coming weeks, especially as we still go further and further and get closer and closer to the upcoming Decade of Destruction that will take place on New Year's Eve, December 31st. The hump handle, what? That is the pump handle suplex. Now it's Landon Foster wisely getting in the ring as quickly as possible, knowing he does not want to get counted out again like he did last week. What's Landon Foster looking for? Oh. Some kind of unique full Nelson face buster. And just dominating.
Landon Foster gets the boot.
Landon Foster just dominating both opponents with his power, his strength, and a surprising amount of speed and agility. Oh, as we just see him drive Serpentera neck and head first into the ground on the outside, and then that
very unique move.
Just picking up the win.
Bloodying Serpentera.
Landon Foster getting his win back for sure.
And there he is.
Our winner. Landon Foster. All right. Now we go in to our next match. He looks lonely. Get him a puppy. Len Foster, definitely a man with the mentality of who needs friends when you've got raw power. Next we go into our first ever Tornado Tag Match, which means both competitors will be in the match at all time. There will be no tags required, as we will see the continuing feud. It's the Atomic Babies, the only two that did not compete last week, Crimson and Gold, will take on allies to our world's champion, Killer Cobra, and the Great White. Maybe he needs to talk to his mom.
Very intense matchup here, Burrito.
And where? There's... No, that's Great Tiger. Great White, there we go. Now, as we know, last week, officially, Atomic Baby do earn the right to challenge for the world's title, which he will at Decade of Destruction. House of Evolution for the win. House of Evolution definitely have proven that they will try anything to pick up the win. They've never been one to side with the people. However, they've become unlikely heroes for GGW, facing off against these Atomic Babies who seem to only want to destroy and take over GGW.
That's right, Burrito. You look at the Atomic Babies and you just see nothing but pure chaos in their eyes.
And their crying, whiny eyes. Now, Kit Callahan.
Yes, Burrito.
I'm also understanding that next week we will see a huge main event, which we'll get into later. But the Atomic Babies definitely want it to be known that in the coming weeks, they have every desire to try and take over this company. But what I want to know from you, Kit Callahan, do you think people like the House of Evolution will side with their very common enemies, the Garbage Gang, or others, to fight off this very large and growing threat?
I would say so, Burrito. I would say the House of Evolution would absolutely side with people like...
He's biting the fingers.
What a vicious shark man.
Atomic Baby Overlord, once again, taking over the chat, saying he will take over our world. Well, Atomic Baby Overlord...
Very controversial.
Very much so. Atomic Baby Overlord, you definitely got a tall order with violent monsters like the House of Evolution, and of course, their world's champion, our world's champion, the Armored Gorilla.
But as I was saying, Burrito, I see this as a Thanos-level threat, the Atomic Babies, and I do believe that everybody in the GGW...
Bella Italian Mama, glad to have you as a new follower of the Garbage Gang streams here tonight. We're of course enjoying a great episode of GGW Wrestling. Cobalt has already eaten a third of California's population.
No!
Very dangerous is Atomic Baby Cobalt. He originally had the title shot for the world's title. However, he lost it to an unlikely opponent in Garbage Gray when, of course, Sheamus got involved in that ladder match for the championship shot. But, as we know, he failed to capture the gold. and Atomic Baby Do took that title shot as well. You got a question. Is Atomic Baby Cobalt upset that Atomic Baby Do has gotten the world's title shot and not him?
I can only imagine so. You know, in a system of such corruption, I can only imagine that there would be infighting.
Serena McQuire. I think my wrestlers, the new Shield would be... actually, I would like me to remind the viewers that GGW Wrestling, of course, if you go ahead and go into good old WWE 2K20's Create a Wrestler features, if you create your character and post them on the online, giving it the hashtag GGW, caps or non, we will find them. We will definitely review the roster as more and more wrestlers will be added. There you go. Hashtag GGW on the 2K20 store, or in the upload section. And we will review as our growing roster can only get bigger.
That's
Wait,
right,
we got to roll up. We got to roll up in the middle of the ring. Not even a 2 count.
Killer Cobra, you never know when he's going to strike.
I'm Trevor. I just used my West count. Fair enough, Trevor. Hashtag hope is a lie. Atomic Baby Overlord. Again, trying to insert his own evil darkness on GGW's fans. But I'll tell you, there is hope. There is the House of Evolution. There is the Garbage Gang. And of course, we have Du Bois, who, in our main event, will challenge for the tag team titles. We got to cover Gold. Not really paying much attention. And it's over! Atomic Baby Gold, too distracted, attacking the opposition. And Killer Cobra, House of Evolution, finally getting a win. Atomic Babies have lost their first match since their winning streak several weeks ago. You will not win, Atomic Baby. I'll make you cry. Of course, the House of Evolution feeling high on that big win.
Too sweet indeed.
They're feeling good as we move on and get closer and closer to Decade of Destruction. We now move in to our one of 2 huge main event matches. Can I upload my group? Absolutely. The Atomic Babies actually were all uploads. So absolutely. If you can put them in there, we will review them and see about adding them to our very large growing roster.
That's right. They may not will not make it onto this episode, but they will more than likely make it onto the next episode next Tuesday.
Or following episodes. We plan most of them ahead, but regardless, we have a very large roster. I'm trying to remember who I got. Ah, that's right. That's right. I have 2 wrestlers that are a tag team. That works perfect for us. We're always looking to expand our tag team division. BRB. Sounds good. As we rock Hilda.
This feud between Elegance and Hilda, it's bloodthirsty, quite frankly.
And it's been going on since the debut episode of GGW. When
That's right, Burrito.
Of course, as we know, there was a 3-way for this initial women's championship. And right as the match began, Elegant went and eliminated Hilda with a surprise crucifix to start the match. She would then dominate against Brianna Sky. and Elegant is still our women's champion, but Hilda won the 10 Women's Rumble match, and now will defend her title for the first time here on GGW.
And might I say, Elegant looking as ravishing as always.
And this match is underway. Hilda coming in strong. Series of knee strikes. Now we know Hilda was a young damsel in distress, young princess as it were, until she freed herself from captivity and is now challenged and taken wrestling up as a hobby. It was Elegant sees it as more of a lower form of entertainment. Rather destroy it from the inside out than ever be a part of it. But when you got that size and talent, it's hard to not be the top champ in the company.
Right.
So, tonight's totally not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Never sponsored.
Pizza snacks.
Pizza snack. Oh, and we got her launched over the top rope. A three-way. I didn't know it was that kind of show. It's been several weeks. But it used to be. And we got to count. They're facing each other head to head. But if we get a double count out, there's no new champion. We're up to a count of 5. Oh, Elegant coming back outside as to restart the count. Back up to a count of 5. 6. Elegant throws her in. Alright, both competitors in the ring. Stopping the count.
Elegant not wanting to have this be a count-out victory. Or loss, rather.
Absolutely not. She wants to prove that she is the champ for a reason. This match far less dominant than we're more familiar with when it comes to Elegant in the ring.
That's right, Burrito. It seems a lot more methodical tonight.
I think it stems from a desire to hurt, to beat her opponent, to destroy her.
At the very beginning of the match.
Series of stomps. What kind of pizza snacks, rolls, or bagels? They are rolls, but they are off-brand, so they are the pizza snacks. Oh, we got a cover. 2. No, I believe that is the first time Hilda has ever kicked out of the vicious, elegant spear. Dragging her to the center.
Obviously has been training a little bit.
Oh, vicious stomp. It's Elegant looking for. Oh, that is natural selection. That could be it. And a dominant victory from Elegant. Still, your GGW Women's Champion.
But did you expect anything else?
Not from a champion like Elegant. Uploaded my group Trevor White and Wesley Wolf. I like the names. Very wrestler-esque. Elegant. Dominant. So it seems we've only got one more match, but I think
We definitely have
we've
time for maybe a little bit more.
yeah, I'm thinking the same. I think we should try and fit in one more match. Maybe a singles that I had planned for next week. You know, we're gonna do a quick extra match that we had planned for next week. But it'll be a surprise bonus match. The Shields of Justice. It's a pretty good name too. I feel it a lot. Seeing as we have a little extra time, we're going to fit in an extra match that we had planned for next week. As we see Izak taking on War Dog in a singles action. This,
Might
of
I
course,
say, a solid insert match?
match planned for next week, but we'll fit it in here. This, of course, did you need females? Actually, yes, we're pretty short on women.
Right, it's not that we only have Elegance and Hilda, but I mean...
But we're still pretty short, to be honest. We only got like 10. I think we have 11 exactly. However, this match has a lot of significance in the history of GGW. As we know, Izak was viciously beaten and destroyed by Sfarjo in our first show. Since then, he has been injured. This is his returning match against War Dog. Oh, it's War Dog coming in hot. Big belly to belly.
Taking it right to him.
Izak, of course, very low on money. So he has, of course, created his clothes out of plastic. I'll upload my wife and stepdaughter. Oh, that's sweet. And a huge clothesline. Now, Izak has, of course, been a regular figure in our wrestling promotions for many years. Gotten pretty sick. Oh, and a beautiful spinning power slam. But Izak has suffered some serious disease from lacerations that he could not afford to cover. Therefore, they've kind of gotten a bit infected. So if you see his face, it's covered with green and discolored lacerations, which many have exploited in the past. Ooh, stiff elbow. And another. And a third. Oh. War Dog, this is only, I believe, his third match since joining GGW. Hits the ropes and ooh, Hurricane Rana to the ground. I also have my son Ezio White and Mason Bauer. Lol. Mason Bauer sounds familiar. But fair enough. He also was declared legally dead after his match with L? Dude L Dude O Reno.
I want him to finish the rest of the... I want him to send one more with the Reno.
Of course, as we know, we'll be in the main event tonight. War Dog coming in hot. Wanting to fight back.
Definitely earning his name here.
But Izak having a lot of War Dog's offense it's really well scouted. Oh.
This is clothesline.
Izak very happy about that. Doesn't look like the crowd is, though. Of our local gymnasium. Got a count of 3. Whip back in the ring. War Dog never really being a very kind individual. Prefer to hurt his opponents rather than beat them. I definitely see a lot of more violent, more Pitbull-esque wrestlers like Homicide or maybe Ortiz and Hernandez.
Yeah.
Oh, Izak goes in for a Cobra twist. Putting on the pressure around the ribs, but War Dog able to grab the rope. Oh, vicious right. On a gut wrench suplex. War Dog once again rolling to the outside, trying to slow down the attack of Izak. Oh! And a stiff elbow right to the nose. And gets launched back into the ring. Oh, and a very light fireman's carry. And a snap suplex. Izak also rolling to the outside. Both trying to remain in control without slowing down the pace. Oh, an arm drag. Oh, just tackling him into the corner ring post. And a chop. He needs to win. Gotta have them hot pockets. What the hell? War Dog and Izak feeling the effects of this match. We got a count of 5. Whips him off. Count of 7. They're at risk of being counted out. Izak thrown into the ring. And War Dog rolling in before the count of 8.
War Dog's smarter than that. Absolutely.
Yeah, he definitely wants to win. Oh! Jump. Well, hi, Vice Nebuchadnezzar. Welcome to an exciting episode of GGW.
What's up, guys?
Hi. Why'd you send a friend request to my other account?
I want to be friends with all of you, Zach.
Fair enough. So we're very excited. By the way, the name is Burrito, I'm afraid. As we continue this episode, as Izak down on the ground, and we got a cover, and he barely gets the shoulder up.
Oh, is that Tayshawn?
That is Tayshawn.
Are you watching
What's up?
right now?
I am, but it's delayed, so I can't really commentate very well.
Yeah, sorry, Stoneheart tried to do this last week. He actually didn't do that bad a job.
There should be a button on your screen that says live. Try pressing that.
No,
Maybe
it's
that
still
might
like it's still like a several second delay.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well,
the
as long
only
as you're...
Oh my! What is he going for here? Izak.
Oh. The Cobra.
And the jab. It goes right for the eyes. Just dragging War Dog's unconscious body to the center of the ring.
A move patented by Santino Marella.
2, 3. Izak has returned and picks up a huge win tonight. We got some
Nice,
beautiful
nice.
golf claps.
So, while we have a minute, I I heard some rumors going around, and I just wanted to stop in and talk about them.
Very well.
So I heard you guys are missing a couple of people off the roster this year because of contractual disputes.
Yes,
I heard,
there's a handful of superstars that we're still working out a deal. They've been very particular about our licensing contracts,
And the fact that we can't pay them.
and the fact that we can't pay them is always a pretty big issue we've had as of late.
Well, rumor has it one of the superstars has recently reached a contractual deal, and will be returning next week to pick up the mantle under a new moniker. I think the last one he went by was Mr. Satisfaction. That's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true. That's what I've heard.
It's true. In the near future, we might. We've been working on many deals. We'll have to see if we get a big signee, like that competitor. We of course have seen him many years in our years of professional wrestling. However, he has not competed for GGW directly. He has been the longest competitor in wrestling from our possibility of rosters.
That sentence was almost amazing.
No, he is the longest competitor
in wrestling ever.
in wrestling. Of course, as we know, been wrestling a very long time, more than anyone else.
Are all the garbage colors here yet, or did you just is it just yellow and gold right now?
So the garbage members, the members of the garbage gang, are, to clarify, are the members who could essentially not create themselves. So it is garbage gold, garbage green, and garbage gray.
Okay.
And they are inadvertently the symbol of GGW.
Nice.
Now, as we know, Green was viciously beaten in the main event last week, so he could not compete tonight, so it will be the unlikely team of Garbage Gray and Garbage Gold.
Which does put them at a disadvantage. They are not the ones that tag together often.
Yes, Green is in the hospital. Yeah, Green and Gray are the ones who customarily tag together. But Gold and Gray have tagged far less, and as we know, a couple weeks ago, Du Bois did pick up a huge win over the Garbage Gang. I believe it was Gold and Green, though. So they have not beaten this combination. But this will be our main event of the evening for the World Tag Team Championship. And yes,
Very exciting.
Green is still treating his injuries in the hospital thanks to the Atomic Babies as of last week, because he refused to stay down but continued over and over again to take a beating, a brutality, but just would not give up. That is the spirit of GGW. Maybe not the Garbage Gang, but the GGW.
Absolutely. And I just want to say, slightly portly, Izak is getting his Hot Pockets.
Oh, he's there too?
No. The character. He had a match. He won. Here we see El Duderino kicking out the legs of Garbage Gold.
A lot of big strikes. Those baby bites got infected from the Atomic Babies. Oh, God. El Duderino already starting off being in control. Uh-oh. Garbage Gold. Beautiful. Diving Hurricane Rana. Oh. It's a low kick. And a knee. And another. And a third. El Duderino. And a fourth. Fifth. He's in control. And he keeps going. 6.
He just might go all the way.
And Garbage Gold just collapsing to the ground. El Duderino, head of steam. He's really feeling it. He wants to get the tag. GT Oxton in this match, rocking some fresh new strange attire.
I was just about to comment on that. I noticed the new threads, but now I'm getting the full view.
Whoa, what is he going for?
With a new set of moves, too, apparently.
Very beautiful leg lock into a Boston Crab. Single leg, in fact.
GT Oxton is acting a little unhinged here.
Jeez.
I think he's definitely changed. It seems unclear what has caused this very unique personality.
That might just give him the edge they need to win, though.
Feeling a little cocky, taking Garbage Gold into his own corner. Of course, Garbage Gold, his head's got to be rocking after that series of strikes. Oh no! That just stomps.
Oh,
Some reverse stomps. One thing we can definitely say about the boys, even though they might have quite a lot of hot streak, they definitely got a lot of ego too. Garbage Gray, doing the same. That's a lot of disrespect as he drags his opponent into his own corner. Oh, but GT Oxen. Oh, tossing Garbage Gray into the ref.
Through the referee.
Stanteroids is the new rage. Pretty good. We got a tree of woe. Oh, just letting him come down and then fall right onto the knee. Series of rib breakers from Garbage Gray. Now Kit Callahan.
Yes, Burrito.
What do you think the Garbage Gang got to do to keep the tag team championships?
Honestly, they gotta keep the boys separated. If they can't keep tagging each other in, no teamwork happening, they're lost. I don't think that they can do it on their own.
Ooh, vicious belly to belly. As we know, last time, what really was the difference maker was the tag team maneuvers from Du Bois, being a very strong tag team competitors by trade. The Garbage Gang seemingly juggling both. And we got a hot tag. El Duderino back in the match. Garbage Gray has him scouted, though. They should lose to my boys. Atomic Baby Overlord. Some bold claims. Once again, trying to take over the chat. I'll tell you, the spirit of GGW still alive. El Duderino gets caught once again. Oh. Garbage Gray. Another series of rib breakers. Really focusing on the stomach and going for a tag. This might not be the best call.
Idea, yeah.
It looks like he's changed his mind. Well, I guess he's listening to us here in the commentary booth. Decided against it.
Oops.
Oh, but El Duderino got him caught. Oh, but he avoids it. Oh, and a clothesline right to the back of the head. The entire audience on their feet wanted to see who is the world's tag team champion. Oh, he got him in the corner. Got the crowd counting all the stomps to the chest. Chat is mine, but you can have it back for 5 payments of $9.95. And you're right, leg. Atomic Baby Overlord. The spirit of GGW is strong, and I'll tell you, it's not over yet. Oh, and a beautiful counter. Garbage Gray able to counter the choke slam with a face buster. Drags Duderino to his feet. What's he want here? Oh, stiff power bomb.
Now, Burrito, I know as color commentators we're supposed to call it right down the middle, but
right down the middle.
I can't help but want to root for the underdogs of Du Bois. The story of them coming up, of the matches they've won and the battles they've fought is very inspiring.
We got a stiff elbow drop. I couldn't agree more, but Garbage Gray has turned this match around. He's hitting the ropes. A big splash. And a cover.
El Duderino in trouble here.
1, 2. No. El Duderino barely able to get his shoulder up. Garbage Gray, I think, wants to finish this match. Ooh, another knee strike from El Duderino.
Call that Kung Fu treachery.
Oh, and Garbage Gray trades with another knee strike of his own. What's he... Oh, big stiff belly to belly. El Duderino wants to get to his corner, but I don't even think he knows where he is. This episode brought to you by Stoneheart Burger Mad from Real Stoneheart. Oh, the spinning heel kick! Garbage Gray has even put away the world's champion with that attack. 1, 2, no. GT Oxton able to get in there to break up the pin. Yes, Vice Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, I was going to, but then I decided not to. I just like to observe sometimes.
Very well.
I feel like I'm not an impartial party in this fight, so you know.
Made from real story. Yeah, oh my God! Vicious shoulder breaker.
El Duderino needs to make this tag, or he's not going to make it through this match.
Oh, the stiff
Come on,
lariat.
El Duderino.
No, I don't think he wants to get out of this match yet. He wants to do more damage, but Garbage Gray, a series of knee strikes to the chest. Garbage Gray, I think, wants a tag. Garbage Gold, not quite all there. He looks a little winded. He was in that match a very long time last week. He might be feeling it just as much as Green did. Goes in, and we got the tag. Gold back in this match. Ooh, big elbow. And another right on the ground. Again, focusing the chest of El Duderino. Vice Nebuchadnezzar, who even is that guy? Garbage Gold whipping Duderino into the corner. Whipping him back, the GGW special, as we call it. Done often in big tag matches. And we got a tag! We got a beautiful combination from the Garbage Gang.
Ooh, beautiful.
Now that was some wonderful tag team wrestling.
And both men clearly on the same page, taunting their opponents, telling them trash. And they finally got the tag.
Letting El Duderino get that hot tag.
JT Oxton, head of steam, full of fire, big clothesline. Picks up Garbage Gray. Oof. And Garbage Gray picking up GT Oxton. Beautiful belly to belly. GT able to counter. Whoa, what is he going for? A very unique maneuver. I don't think we've seen that kind of athleticism from GT Oxton. He's the better commentator. GT Oxton. Definitely a cocky son of a gun. Garbage Gold in the match. Oh, and a huge lariat! That could be it! 1, 2... No! Garbage Gold.
No! Yeah.
The Garbage Gold.
Now that was closer than my cousin's eyes.
What's Garbage? GT Oxton? The short arm lariat. Cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. It's over! Garbage Gray. After literally being... I told you them bites are infected. No, I don't like him. Hold on. I'm gonna dox.
Oh no!
No! Pursuit of happiness. Don't go for the Garbage Gang special. Doxing people on stream.
That's a no-no.
And look at these two men just feeling so proud. They've definitely achieved their goals. He isn't a monster. We have new GGW Tag Team Champions.
And might I say, I don't think anyone deserves it more than these boys.
They've definitely come up. They've had some pretty big losses at the start of GGW, but after they've gotten some standard 2-on-2 tag team matches, they've remained undefeated in tag team action. And now, I can confirm next week's main event, a huge 4-team tag team match, as Du Bois will face off against the Garbage Gang, the Atomic Babies, and the House of Evolution. The winner of that match will face Du Bois at Decade of Destruction. However, if Du Bois win, they may choose their opponents. Who isn't?
Very enticing.
You want to bet that sounds like a dare? Do it, Docs. So, with that, we will end tonight's episode, and we will see you next week. Another exciting episode of GGW. Of course, I am the voice of GGW, Burrito. Thanks for joining us as special guest commentator, Vice Nebuchadnezzar. Thank you.
No problem, man. Anytime.
And, as always,
Kit Callahan, the Lone Star Loner.
we will, of course, see you next week at GGW. Always remember, stay lucky, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye, y'all.